Mr. Adam McKinley, age 31, weight 11 stone 10 pounds, height 6 feet 2 inches, blood type A negative. Mr. McKinley believes that at last his fears have brought him to his true love. Mr. McKinley came to me 3 months earlier. He complained of 3 symptoms when seeing certain objects or images. So I ran some tests on this most peculiar case. Some objects induced itching. Some induced nausea. And some objects caused faintness. Quite frankly, I was baffled. But my years of experience and wisdom eventually paid off.
Trypophobia!
I finally realized it was trypophobia, the irrational fear of clustered holes. I'd heard about this rare phobia, but in my 40 years of practicing medicine, I'd never come across a trypophobia sufferer until now. With no known cure, the best I could do was to observe the patient closely in his natural environment and in the meantime prescribe some advice.
Thank you.
One day your fear will find you true love. The truth is, however, that for Mr. McKinley, the pursuit of love was terrifying enough under normal circumstances. And under closer observation, this became painfully obvious. No, dating was really not Adam's strong suit. The dates always became all the more challenging when his phobia set on. Mr. McKinley learned to hide the itching sensation.
Should we feed ducks?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Are you feeling okay?
But whilst the itching could easily be disguised, the nausea was slightly more challenging to hide from potential love interests.
Thank you.
What did you miss? Are you hungry or do you want some nuts? I have nuts.
Mr. McKinley always tried hard to avoid the third symptom, because it was always this last symptom that was most difficult to evade.
Are you okay?
And fainting is not usually conducive to a romantic mood.
Are you okay?
It was symptom 3 which ended most of McKinley's pursuits of love. One day your fear will find your true love. Even my prescription no longer brought comfort to the broken-hearted Mr. McKinley. I observed with regret how Mr. McKinley gradually lost his faith in love and vowed never to look up from the ground again. But it turned out that even the street was no longer safe enough from the perilous patterns that triggered McKinley's trypophobia. Mr. Adam McKinley, age 31, weight 11 stone 10 pounds, height 6 feet 2 inches, believes that at last his fears have brought him to his true love. But sadly, not on this occasion. As for the young lady, she became the only other patient I have ever come across suffering from that peculiar fear of clustered holes. Meanwhile, unbeknown to either of them, they now lie side by side in my filing cabinet, and all my years of wisdom and experience give me the curious feeling that they might just meet again one day.